Sun Tzu. When not to obey the ruler. Sun Tzu taught discipline. Soldiers obey officers. Officers obey generals. And generals receive their authority from the ruler. But then the art of war says something extraordinary. Sometimes the general must disobey the ruler. Sun Tzu lists battlefield situations where ordinary rules must give way to circumstances. There are roads you should not take, armies you should not attack, cities you should not besiege, positions you should not fight over, and orders from the ruler that should not be obeyed. Why? Because the ruler is sitting somewhere else. The general is standing on the battlefield. The ruler may have issued a perfectly reasonable command 3 days ago. Attack tomorrow. But tomorrow arrives and everything has changed. Rain has flooded the river. Scouts have discovered enemy reinforcements. The supply wagons are late. The enemy has fortified the position, or perhaps the opposite happens. The ruler orders the general not to fight. But the general suddenly sees the enemy divided, exhausted, and vulnerable. The opportunity may exist for only a few hours. Sun Tzu addresses exactly this problem in his chapter on terrain. If battle will bring victory, he says, the general should fight even if the ruler has forbidden it. And if battle will bring defeat, the general should refuse to fight even if the ruler has ordered an attack. That is not permission for a general to do whatever he wants. Sun Tzu immediately places a moral burden on that independence. The good commander does not advance because he wants glory. He does not retreat because he fears embarrassment. His responsibility is to protect the state and accomplish the mission. And there is an important reason for giving him that freedom. Sun Tzu warns that rulers can cripple armies by ordering advances and retreats without understanding whether those movements are actually possible, or by trying to manage an army without understanding battlefield conditions. The ruler determines what must be accomplished. But sometimes the commander on the ground must determine how it can actually be accomplished. 2,000 years later, we would recognize the idea as a form of commander's discretion. Higher authority establishes the objective. The person closest to the problem responds to reality. Because war does not care what the original plan said. The enemy moves. The weather changes. Information arrives. Opportunities appear and disappear. And sometimes obedience to yesterday's order means ignoring today's battlefield. Sun Tzu's lesson is not disobey authority. It is much harder than that. Know when obedience serves the mission, and when blindly obeying the order would destroy it.